Back on the SportsMax Zone, we are still talking football. They were once football's most powerful men. Now the influence commanded by ex-FIFA president Sepp Blatter and former UEFA boss Michel Platini is confined to the dock of a Swiss federal criminal court, where they are answering fraud charges. The charges, which both men have emphatically denied, were laid following a 6-year probe by Switzerland's Attorney General. Both FIFA's and UEFA's head offices are located in Switzerland. The trial was set to begin on Wednesday, but proceedings were suspended until Thursday because of Blatter's illness. The focus of the trial is a $2.2 million payment endorsed by Blatter for Platini in 2011. Blatter says the payment was for services rendered by Platini in his capacity as a consultant to FIFA between 1998 and 2002. The lawyer representing Platini, Dominique Nellen, dismissed the charges as an attempt to damage his client's reputation. The trial is due to run until the 22nd of June, with a verdict expected on the 8th of July. George and Mariah, we had the story breaking yesterday that the proceedings in court would have been halted when Blatter said he was having chest pains and he could not talk to the court.
Can I say that I do expect more of this from now till the end of the investigation, the trial and whatnot? Because one, well, based on, press conferences and just the type of person that, I've seen Sepp Blatter to be in the media, and then two, he's 80 years of age. So even so, when this investigation is done and the trial is over, George, I feel like they're going to consider that, his age, when they're determining a punishment. So I don't know if it's going to be if he's going to be judged fairly.
Well, age didn't affect the...
He's actually 86.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Age didn't affect the World Athletics, then IAAF, from throwing the book at Lamine Diack, who wasn't as old as Sepp Blatter.
No, he wasn't.
When he was put away, when he was effectively...
How old was he
defending straight. He was, I think, 78 or 79.
Okay, well, to me, same thing.
So
Right.
There's 8 years between 78 and 86. We'll get the point.
Because my concern is that they're going to use age as a factor to, deter some of the harshness.
Which is exactly why I mentioned Lamine Diack.
Yeah.
So
Right.
to say that
That's
if Sepp believes that because he's old and frail and my chest and all that is going to help him, no, because...
But he spoke today.
But of course.
Yes.
But here's the thing, though. As things have unraveled at FIFA, I have not had a lot of sympathy for Sepp Blatter.
Tell me why? Because of how he speaks, right? Like if he's not really sorry.
Well, no, not just that. The allegations against the men who he enabled. Everybody can't be tainted or dirty, and Sepp is clean. I'm sorry, yeah. And the people around Sepp, the cabal that he enabled, he empowered. Those guys are either facing charges now, have been convicted, several of them, and it can't be that everybody was in the trough feeding and he wasn't. So that's why. The other thing, though, is this. At the same time, and this may be surprise both of you, he has my sympathy in some respects, especially when they put Platini in, because I think that the fallout from the scandal at FIFA, which caused, of course, one of TNT's most famous sons, arguably their most famous sons in many circles, Austin Jack Warner, to fall from grace, that whole FIFA leadership and those who are on the periphery looking to replace them as the next wave of leadership, that there was an attempt to ensure that Warner, Blatter and company were not replaced by people who they thought was like-minded, i.e. Michel Platini. So I thought that a successful hatchet job has been done on Platini's reputation as a football administrator, his prospects of being FIFA president. I think this case and the things that he's been involved in, that was larger the aim of those who went after them. But at the same time, I'm saying, I think Sepp Blatter is not of clean hands. And I think when I look at the money, Lance Mariah, $2 million for Michel Platini to be getting from FIFA $300,000 per month. That's chicken feed for men like that at that level. It's chicken feed.
Agreed.
I refuse to believe that they corrupted themselves for that.
2 million.
And so I have some sympathy for them, and I think that Platini has been the victim of a hatchet job by virtue of his relationship with FIFA when he was UEFA boss, and the fact that he was seen as the heir apparent to Blatter when he was in his twilight years as FIFA president. But there's some things to this case as well. So I have mixed feelings, is the point I'm making.
Yeah, well, Blatter said in court today that he thought that Platini earned or deserved the 1 million Swiss francs annually
Yes.
that he was awarded. So that was his primary defense today, that it was not an exorbitant payment. It was a payment
It's not a
that
lot of
someone,
money.
And he
that,
said
that
it was
someone
made,
like
that was
Platini,
promised.
yeah, is not
chicken
only
feed.
promised, but as George said, at that level, that's not a major tally financially. And Platini is Platini. He's one of the greatest European footballers of all time.
Yes.
And his administrative acumen was also lauded. So,
Yes.
he was at that level where he would earn 1 million Swiss francs per year.
Easily lands. I'm
Yes,
saying, for all the years and all the time that he spent fighting to clear his name and everything, he would have earned maybe 39 times what we are talking about him being guilty of colluding with Sepp Blatter to bilk FIFA of. Every time I hear the figure, I get upset because I'm saying Platini and FIFA and Blatter collude for 300,000 per month, 2.2 million US dollars. Nah. I know several guys who do it, not them.
Yeah, what's happening here, George?
I absolutely love this.
And he got up and walked off.
Yeah, some fake dollars, fake banknotes, the prankster.
So is it, because I heard one of y'all said it, that he likes money, so they're
No,
giving
that was
him...
his accusation. The
Yeah.
person who threw the money at him
Yeah.
said, well, you love money or here's money?
So
some
take
more.
money.
Yeah, here's
some
money.
Take
Yeah,
it.
here's money.
And it's like monopoly
But that was
money.
a very embarrassing moment for Sepp Blatter.
You know which part was sweet? When the money was tossed and Blatter went like this.
Yeah, money is like a nightmare for him now. We have to go to break, team. We'll be back.
Thank you for watching SportsMax on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay informed.